And welcome back to Herb versus Anytime. We've got Herb repelling a probe by Anytime. Probably that first probe that was out there from the beginning. I think he's just been sending that guy around, scouting out for any sort of sneaky tricks. But he's getting repelled at this point, and I think Anytime's going to have his Templar archives up by now.
Yeah, I think it is out right now.
So we should be seeing some DTs or some regular old Templar any moment. I don't know if he has a robotics archive. I mean, robotics facility up. If we'll see any dropships. So I think that would be.
Yeah, I haven't seen the robotics facility first, and it does look like he has Dark Templar, and so that's definitely what he's going for. And he has sort of revealed them. He had to attack this attack going on by Herb. Herb putting on the pressure right now, so he might be in a pretty good position. If he's able to push in with these Dragoons right now, he may be able to take this match before Anytime can get those Dark Templar over into Herb's base.
Looks like he's trying to cluster his probes, trying to keep them away just out of the range of the Dragoons, but we've got a stream of Dragoons coming into the base, and sure enough, I don't think these Dark Templar are in the right position to stop this.
Well, they have helped slow them down just a little bit. Just now, Herb is putting down that robotics facility. Oh, wow, and great move. He puts down the forge to prevent the DTs from getting into his base, so that's going to block off that small choke point between his natural and his main base, and that's going to buy him a lot of time to build up that observatory and get some observers out to clean out these DTs. That was a fantastic play by Herb. I think that may be able to save this game for him. With that robotics facility being so late, I didn't know if he was going to have any observers in time to clear this out, but he does have. He's now putting down the observatory. The forge is going to end up going down before he can get those observers out. And there is a good contingent of Dragoons coming in from Anytime. This is still a close match, but now the forge has gone down, but he's done a nice job of trapping the DT with his Dragoons.
I think he would have rather let those DTs in, so he could have kept that probe up there and the forge. But it looks like we have a great counterattack here.
Oh no! Anytime's just did a great job of taking out those Dragoons. All of those Dragoons got killed off. I don't know if he lost any of his, and now Herb is in an almost unwinnable position. He still doesn't have any observers on the field. He's lost all of his Dragoons. There's still 2 DTs out in his base. 1 Dragoon out, but he dies immediately. Still 4 goons.
That's GG. Wow.
GG. Herb GG's. Wow, that's very interesting. I certainly wasn't expecting DTs to come out on Heartbreak Ridge. That's a pretty long way to walk those DTs, and Herb actually knew about it, and I thought he was going to be able to save it with that forge. That was a really cool play. It was a nice reaction, I think, but without scouting that earlier, he's just so far behind that it's hard for him to get up the tech to be able to detect those Dark Templar and make sure that he has the forces. Also, maybe if he hadn't pushed in at that moment and saved some of those Dragoons and brought them back to his base, he might have had enough Dragoons at the very end to protect against that. But
he pretty much divided his entire force in half. Or I guess his reinforcements are strung along so easily, the DTs were able to pick them off and slow down the counterattack, but not enough. Certainly needed to get some observers out there a lot quicker.
So anyways, unfortunate start to week 3 for Sparkyz. They're down 0-2 for the season, and they're down 0-1 in this matchup versus Ace. This is really a matchup that they need to take, but we'll find out how it goes from here in the next game, so we'll see you there.